My dear friends and colleagues here in South Australia, my name is Daniel Popa. For a few days I have had some thoughts, and I would like to make a short video sharing with you something which is on my heart. I like to think, and I'm sure that is the case, that most of us who are part of groups of beekeepers here in Australia are registered as beekeepers, and we try to do our bit to be in line with whatever is being asked of us. But in my walk, or in my life, I should say, I have bumped into people who are not registered as beekeepers. Some would have one hive, some would have maybe a few more, and they have all sorts of reasons for which they are not registered. The guy I have got my first hive from was not registered as beekeeper, and he advised me not to register because the neighbors, because the council, and because none of those things were true. As soon as I called the council, they direct me to PERSA website, and I got the info from there. I got registered, and off I go from there. But there is a lot of preconception, a lot of wrong thought out there which keep people from not registering. We all know that we don't really like regulations. We don't really like them, and well, we're weary of them, let's put it like that. But they're there with a purpose. I'm not sure if you would know, but Australia, as far as I know, is the only country in the world not having yet the varroa mite, the varroa destructor mite, which is considered around the world to be the #1 enemy of bees and beekeepers. They'll just wipe off colonies. I remember I was very young. My brother-in-law kept hives all its life back home in Romania. And in the 70s, when the varroa mite arrived, they had no clue what is that. They just realized their colonies were gone. And this is the one reason it is so important for us to stay together. Let me put it like that. If we're not registering as a beekeeper, we feel kind of on the outskirts, and we won't be posting, we won't be asking, we won't be showing. We kind of tend to do our own thing. But if this tsunami of destruction comes, it will catch you like that, not prepared, and you'll pay the price. Well, you say, who cares? I have a hive, I have 10 hives, I have whatever. Who cares if I lose it? Well, you're not gonna lose it. Your neighbor's bees, everybody's bees gonna suffer. I don't have time to go in detail in this video about this varroa mite, but I am part of a very large group of beekeepers back home in Romania, and for a long time I've been posting regularly. I've been asking. All you can hear is treatment for the hives, treatment for the hive, treatment for the hive. Have you done treatment? Have you done treatment? Treatment for the hive, treatment for the... I'm sick of it. We don't have to treat here. But if we're not prepared, if it catch us in the not know, that's gonna be the end. It is so important. So important. I'm now working for PERSA, and I do not advocate that any government body is 100% right in everything, and I think they know that. But is our part, if we have a concern, voice it, work with them, they'll help us, we'll help them, and together we might be able to win the war. My friends and colleagues of beekeepers in Romania, they just cannot believe that we do not have to treat the hives here. We do not have to wrestle this giant of destruction. Yes, it is important. I want to just give an example with these red and speed cameras which are around the city. They're annoying to me. They're not there for me. I am not to break those laws. As much as I can, I try to keep into the law. But they have to be there. And you know why. Not everybody does the right thing. And there is a level of protection which those things offer. Otherwise, some people will just run over us. And again, I'm posting this on a beekeepers group here in South Australia. And I say again, most of us, I would think overwhelming, if not all of us, would be registered as beekeepers and would do our part. But by understanding, by working with other people we bump into, we might be able to convert them and bring them in. Bring them in what? Bring them in the know. I come from a communist country. I have left the country because of the bureaucracy. I was just shocked. You don't have time to work anymore. You have to just paperwork. More paperwork. You're done. And I think everybody understands that. I recently bumped into the idea that if we are beekeepers here, registered, and if we want to sell honey, there's some regulations. Well, I have made a call to the council. I filled up a paper, I sent it through online. I got a certificate. I have explained, don't choke me, please. I'm trying to do the right thing. Just let me know what is the path, and I'll go by. And I think as of now, I'm marching along with the rest of you, trying to do the right thing and trying to enjoy the time we have free of this horrible pest. And again, if we are registered, then we feel part in. We can come in. We can share with each other. We can show to each other. And as a default, we want to film our successes and post them. And we do not want, if I bump into a problem, if there is a disease, if there is a problem, I tend to shy away. I tend to not film it and not posting out there. That's a default position of human being. But it's not the right one. Yesterday, by a mistake, I caused a rubbing into one of the hives. Luckily, I was here. In 2 minutes, I took measures, and by the end of the day, I didn't have any losses. I made a video in that panic and wanted to post it to show you what a mistake would cause. And I might post that, but I'm afraid in that emotional condition I was, there is probably a bit of a hiccup into you understanding the language and whatever I put in there. Let's work together. Let's help each other. Together we can be stronger. God bless you. Until next time.